Good evening, everyone. This is Olga, and I am continuing to read Messages to an Awakening Humanity from Christ. Messages were originally recorded by Yelena Novosvit, who has received them and continues to receive them through the gift of clairaudience. The messages are coming from Christ, from a cosmic Christ, the one who once incarnated on earth over 2000 years ago. And today he is contacting us because he wishes to bring teaching here. The whole world of cosmos wishes to bring changes here on earth, wishes to help us, to lead us out of our self-destructive behavior and state of being lost and unconscious. That said, today I'm going to read about the message with the name of which is we wish to introduce changes here. And changes will be considering the whole Earth transfiguration. The Earth becoming a spiritual and aware planet, and more to say people to become more spiritual and aware. Earth is an entity, it's already very spiritual and aware, of course. So today's message is called We Wish to Introduce Changes Here. I've said we wish to introduce changes here, first of all, in people's consciousness. I've said that there cannot be various religions on the planet because the main conflicts arise on this very ground. One common faith in our Creator, the one who is now ruling over our earth and giving her the energy of transfiguration, is the solution to many problems and conflicts. This will come through the new consciousness of a new generation that will initially be raised in the spirit of unity. Meanwhile, we only foretell to you about the future, about the light era of humanity. You who live today, by your thoughts and deeds, can bring closer what we have planned. The time has come. It's the time to start the work. This work is the hardest. It cannot be compared to, it can be compared to sorting out a mess when a new building can't be built without demolishing the ramshackle old one and removing the obstructions gradually brick by brick first, and in its place to build a new building of Earth's new religion. This religion, built on the unity of mankind, of all pure souls, will not be built up on your material possessions, corruption, or numerous priests in temples. No, you yourself will be both a temple and a servant. The pure sky is the dome of your temple. The sun is your symbol. Angels and archangels will be with you when you are doing a pure prayer of the heart. The Creator God will not be an obscure entity for you. The question whether he exists or does not will not worry you, because your heart will be open for conversation with us. The answer will come immediately because all of you will be in the pure flow, our flow of love and thanksgiving. All that is false and untrue will die away as needless, because you will enter a new state, a new feeling of yourself as a God human, a co-creator of the universe. One should come to the state, and one, I would say, be born in the state. Yes, children of the future are for the most part those whom we are preparing for the state. They will come here through the new energy, through the new flow. What about you who live today? You are the first whom I want to give the true awareness of what is happening, was happening, and will be happening in your world. I want to give you those notions which will come to everyone a little later. You are those who can already free your consciousness and try to accept all I'm talking about. I have been waiting for this moment for a long time and understood that people were not ready and filled with stereotypes. Their thinking wasn't flexible, subject to influence. For what you teach an infant is being implanted in him or her for a lifetime, even when you call white black. How to change the world's perception afterwards. How to get rid of the distortions. It is very difficult because changing notions is hard work, which I've spoken about in the beginning. At the very beginning, one should believe that it is essential. We have been developing the plan or the program for a long time. This program is not for a year, but for 1,000 years. And it consists of many programs, and there is a time for each of them. Now a new program has come to an operation, and according to it, the Creator has allowed me to communicate with you directly, explaining and clarifying everything very simply in the beginning, only for you to get accustomed to me and feel here the living word coming from my heart. Those who will be able to overcome the barriers and obstructions of their consciousness will be involved in the work, but this will be much later. For now, I will be talking with everyone who is already open towards the new flow, the new energy of the Creator. We will be moving together along the road, which is the shortest, which will lead us to the new world, renewed and transfigured. So be it. Christ, September 6, 2001. I have finished reading the message about changes that Christ and the whole spiritual world are wishing to introduce here. And once again, I would like to remind to those who are accustomed to spiritual community and have heard many times probably before the saying, the veils are lifting, the veils are lifting. So the veils are lifting, this is pretty much, this is it. The world is changing and the veils are lifting. The world is changing for the better, but in order for it to change, as Christ said, we have to get rid of all old notions. And when we start to dig really deep, that's when we realize how much distorted it is. And it is our job, first of all, to change those notions within ourselves and be example for others. Thank you everyone for being here with me today and opening your heart and listening to the Christ message. And also before I leave, I would love to tell you that, remind you first of all that all of the messages you can find on our page, Messages to an Awakening Humanity on Facebook, as well as our page on YouTube with the same name, Messages to an Awakening Humanity. And as always, I would like to remind that we're looking for light workers to spread the light, to spread the knowledge, and always welcome new open-hearted souls. Please contact us at our page on the Facebook, Messages to Awakening Humanity, and we will gladly take you on our team. Thank you and have a blessed evening.